I first became involved with Urban College when I joined the board in 2021, but I knew about Urban College from the work I was doing at UMass Boston and knew the important work that Urban College was doing in the city. So when Michael Taylor, who was the president at the time, approached me about joining the board, I immediately said I would be very excited to get involved in the board. And it's been a wonderful journey since then. Urban College is an incredibly important institution in the city of Boston and actually in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And I think as we grow our degree programs and our reach beyond Massachusetts, it's going to be an important institution for the country. Why? Because we serve a population that is crucially important to the health of our economy, both in Massachusetts and in the nation. If we don't employ all of our people, we will not have enough workers to ensure that we remain economically strong and vibrant and to continue to be one of the leading economic engines of innovation in the world. And we only do that by allowing and enabling all of our residents to have access to post-secondary education. Urban College, I think, is unique in the higher education space, and it's unique in part because not only does it say we meet our students where they are, we actually do meet our students where they are. And a lot of institutions talk the talk, but at Urban College, we walk the walk of meeting our students where they need to be. And we do that in a few ways. One is because we offer a set of wraparound services that are tailored to our students' needs. We increasingly are creating mechanisms to get really actionable feedback from students so we can improve what we do. And the fact that we offer content courses in native languages, in Spanish, Portuguese, and Mandarin, is very unique in higher education and allows students to move forward, making progress towards a degree at the same time that they're becoming English proficient. In a more traditional institution, you must become English proficient before you can begin to work on the content. And that has two consequences. One is that students often burn through their Pell eligibility, their financial aid eligibility, in courses that don't give them credit towards a degree. It's also important because our students need contextualized learning, and by having the opportunity to do their coursework, some of their coursework in their native language, they're working in environments where they need their multilingualism is an asset. So we should capitalize on that asset and at the same time help them become English proficient, but ensuring that they can move forward academically and be on track to get a credential that will allow them to move forward in terms of economic opportunity and advancement in their career field. I think higher education is important for several reasons. One is that, although some people continue to, or more recently have been saying it's less true, but I think it's not. If you want, higher education is a driver of economic mobility. If you do not have access to higher education, the likelihood of moving forward and having that opportunity to advance economically is more limited. Second reason I think it's important is if you look at for example, the revolution with artificial intelligence, a lot of people are saying, oh, that's going to eliminate a whole lot of jobs, and what is that going to mean for people? Well, the jobs that are left are jobs that are what I would call deeply human and require skills that artificial intelligence don't have. The AI bot cannot think critically. The AI bot cannot be empathetic. The AI bot cannot be committed to things like justice. And higher education gives people the tools to not only advance themselves, but to advance their families and to fully participate in what the American dream promised. You know, the American dream promised people that if they came here, they worked hard, they got on a pathway to advance themselves, they would be able to participate in the riches of our incredibly important democracy and economy. And folks who come from families where there is not a tradition of higher education don't know what they don't know. They don't know how to, one, even think about what's the right pathway or institution for me. And if they do get in, choose to go on that pathway and get in, but they don't have any support, they don't know how to navigate. And they don't have resources at home that they don't have, at home people don't know, they have not had that experience of navigating higher education. And so families that we worked with when I was running pre-collegiate programs at UMass Boston absolutely wanted their children to succeed, wanted their children to go to college, but they didn't know how to make that happen. And so you need pathways that enable people to do that. And I think for a very practical so people want to think about their own self-interest, a practical reason why we need to open up higher education opportunities is to people who have not had those opportunities. Is if you look at what's happening demographically in this country, and the traditional college-going population is shrinking. The populations that are expanding are populations that have not historically had access to higher education. If we want to continue to be able to have, as we get older, access to Social Security, if there are not enough workers paying into Social Security, we will not, us old folks, will not be able to have that promise kept, because the Social Security system will collapse if there are not workers paying into it. So we have to, if only for people's self-interest, we have to open it up. But I think our democracy and our economy depend on an educated citizenry. And that's why I devoted my entire career to providing access and opportunity to low-income and first-generation students. I think educational equity is important actually for two reasons. One is because when I first started Urban Scholars, we went into the high schools and people laughed at us and said, there's no scholars in this school. And so I think the belief that people who come from a low socioeconomic background don't have potential, don't have talent, is a huge mistake for our country and for our world. I believe it's just essential that we provide opportunities, because you never know which individual is going to be the person who discovers a cure for cancer, or the person who creates the next important innovation in technology. And that requires people to have access to higher education to be able to unlock those things. But we have a responsibility to help people see their potential and give them the tools to unlock that potential. Not to unlock it for them, but to give them the tools to unlock their potential. And I used to tell the students, I believe every single one of you is talent, and you have nuggets of, you are gold. My job is to give you the tools to polish the gold that you are, and to be the diamond that will shine and will solve these incredibly challenging problems that our world faces. I'm proud to be the chair of the Board of Trustees of the Urban College of Boston, because I work with an amazing team of trustees. Every single trustee is committed passionately and deeply to the mission of the college. Everybody comes to the table with their best expertise. People bring different expertise and different perspectives. I've been on a number of boards before, and this board works so well together. We disagree. We need to disagree. I always say you don't get pearls without a little grit and tension. So you've got to have differences of opinion. But at the end of the day, when we agree on something and get up from the table, we speak with a unified voice. The second reason why I'm proud to be the board chair is because we have an amazing leader in Eve Solomon Fernandez. She is a force of nature and brilliant, and I have had the pleasure of knowing Eve for a long time and watching her develop into this, as I said, an amazing leader. And she has done so much to accelerate the work that the college needs to do to become financially resilient. And so the staff at the college are wonderful. Everybody is so committed and passionate, and the students are amazing. And so how could I not love and be proud to be associated with such stellar, talented, creative, committed group of people for an institution that is so important to the city of Boston, to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and as I said earlier, to our nation.